America today feels deeply divided. Political disagreement is no longer limited to elections or televised debates. It appears in families, friendships, workplaces, and online spaces, often turning everyday conversations into tense confrontations. What was once a difference of opinion has increasingly become a source of emotional conflict. This division did not emerge suddenly. It has developed over many years, shaped by social change, economic pressure, and rapid technological growth. In earlier decades, political disagreement was common but often manageable. Americans debated policies vigorously, yet compromise remained a respected part of governance. Leaders from opposing parties frequently worked together. After elections ended, today compromise is often seen as weakness or betrayal. Politics has shifted away from cooperation and toward constant conflict, making unity harder to achieve. One of the strongest forces behind this division is identity politics. Political beliefs are no longer simply views about policy. They have become personal identities. For many Americans, politics now reflects their values, lifestyle, and sense of belonging. When beliefs become identity, disagreement feels deeply personal. A challenge to political ideas is interpreted as a challenge to character, culture, or worth. This emotional connection makes productive discussion difficult and often replaces dialogue with defensiveness. Media polarization has also played a major role in deepening division. In the past, most Americans relied on a limited number of shared news sources. While opinions differed, people largely worked from the same set of facts. Today, media consumption is fragmented. News outlets often cater to specific audiences, presenting information in ways that confirm existing beliefs. Digital algorithms further reinforce this pattern by showing users content similar to what they already engage with. Over time, this creates echo chambers where opposing viewpoints are rarely seen or fairly represented. Social media has accelerated this process dramatically. Platforms are designed to reward engagement, and emotional content generates the strongest reactions. Outrage spreads faster than thoughtful analysis. Complex political issues are reduced to short posts, slogans, and images that lack context. Misinformation can spread widely before it is corrected, and corrections rarely receive the same attention as the original claim. This environment encourages emotional responses over critical thinking and makes political disagreement feel extreme and hostile. Economic pressure has added another layer to America's political divide. Many Americans face rising costs of living, housing insecurity, healthcare expenses, and job uncertainty. Wages have not kept pace with inflation for large segments of the population. When people feel economically trapped or ignored, frustration builds. Political narratives often channel this frustration toward opposing groups, turning financial stress into political resentment. Economic anxiety becomes fertile ground for division. Geography also shapes political polarization. Urban and rural communities experience different realities. Cities often benefit from economic growth, cultural diversity, and access to education and healthcare. Rural areas may struggle with declining populations, limited job opportunities, and fewer public services. These different experiences lead to different priorities and values. As communities grow more isolated from one another, understanding across regions becomes harder, and stereotypes replace meaningful interaction. The structure of the American political system itself contributes to division. The two-party system encourages a binary view of politics. Issues are framed as battles between opposing sides rather than shared challenges requiring cooperation. Elections are portrayed as high-stakes conflicts where winning matters more than governing effectively. Over time, political loyalty shifts from democratic principles to party identity, deepening mistrust between groups. Another critical factor is the erosion of trust in institutions. Many Americans have lost confidence in government, media, corporations, and even democratic processes. Scandals, misinformation, and political rhetoric have weakened public faith in institutions meant to serve the people. When trust collapses, individuals retreat into communities that confirm their beliefs, rejecting information from outside sources. This withdrawal strengthens division and weakens democratic dialogue. History shows that division is not new to America. The nation has endured periods of deep conflict, including civil war, social unrest, and cultural upheaval. What makes the current moment different is speed. Information spreads instantly, emotions escalate quickly, political narratives can reach millions in seconds, leaving little time for reflection or verification. The constant flow of information keeps tensions high and makes reconciliation more difficult. Despite these challenges, division is not destiny. Democracy was never designed to eliminate disagreement. It was built to manage it peacefully. The ability to disagree without dehumanizing others is essential to a healthy society. Rebuilding unity does not require uniform thinking, it requires respect, empathy, and a willingness to listen. The future of America will depend on how its people respond to division, whether they allow anger and mistrust to deepen or choose understanding and dialogue will shape the nation for generations to come. Political differences will remain, but the choice to engage with one another as fellow citizens rather than enemies will determine whether democracy grows stronger or weaker. Political division did not happen overnight, and it will not disappear overnight either. It has been built through years of mistrust, emotional narratives, and growing distance between communities, but recognizing the problem is the first step towards solving it. America's strength has never come from uniformity, it has come from the ability to debate, challenge, and evolve without tearing itself apart. When disagreement turns into hatred, democracy weakens. When conversation replaces conflict, democracy survives. Every generation faces a moment that tests its values. This is one of those moments. The choices made now, how people listen, how they respond, and how they treat one another will define the future of the nation. Division is powerful, but understanding is stronger. The question is not whether Americans will disagree, the question is whether they will choose dialogue over division.